Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and this is a completely free, zero dust cost Corset Demon Hunter deck. To be exact, there is one non-Corset card in this deck, and that is Mankrik, but Mankrik is given out for free at the beginning of the reward structure, so you have access to it immediately. So all of the cards in this deck are completely free, and you can just start playing this almost immediately when you start the game and succeed with this. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to play this deck to Legend. I have plenty of budget decks that cost like 1000 dust or so that can be played to Legend. But the idea behind this deck is to give you something that's competitive, that's good enough to get started, to get through that Apprentice and into the real ladder. The deck contains a good balance of threats like Battle Fiend and Mankrik, and ultimately the most powerful card of the deck, the Illidari Inquisitor. After your hero attacks an enemy, this attacks it too, so you slam Illidari Inquisitor on the board, you rush it into something, and then you hero power, hit the opponent in the face, and Illidari Inquisitor goes face on the same turn as well. Or should an Illidari Inquisitor stay on the board for a turn, you go face with it, and then you hero power face and Illidari Inquisitor hits face again. Just such an immense threat. You're also able to play a defensive game, because you have Aldrachi Warblades, you have Eye Beam, and you have Ashtang Battlelords in the deck. So to balance these threats, you also have some defensive and healing capabilities. There are 2 copies of Raging Fell Screamer in this deck. Raging Fell Screamer battlecry, the next demon you play costs 2 less. In a full cost list, typically you would run Raging Fell Screamer together with Illidari Inquisitor as the only demon in the deck. But whenever you play Fell Screamer, the next Inquisitor that you find, you will have that discounted. However, from the Corset cards I had to put more demons in the deck, so there's Battle Fiends, there's Sightless Watchers, there's Canak Clavesmiths in the deck also that are demons. So playing any of those after the Fell Screamer expends the discount. And sometimes that's okay. Fell Screamer and Canak Clavesmith, for example, are completely fine to play together, but in ideal circumstances you have the discount for the Inquisitor, so that for 7 mana you can play a 6 mana Inquisitor, hero power, go face. Or even better, if you have a weapon equipped, then you can play Inquisitor, use all of your mana on that one, and still go face. Curiously enough, the card in this deck that's the hardest to gain access to is the Acidic Swampooze battlecry, destroy opponent's weapon. If you haven't opened your Swampooze yet, then using a Bloodstare Raider should be a viable substitute. There are some matchups where you really want weapon removal, but you can get by without it. Also, I would replace one Ashtang Battlelord with a Talon Fordring, but I played this deck on Asia and I don't have Talon Fordring unlocked there yet, it's a Corset card as well, so I was unable to use that one yet. In a deck like this, Talon Fordring's death roll effect would always draw you an Illidari Inquisitor, which is your most powerful card, so it makes a lot of sense. As for the mulligans with this deck, you really want to get on the board at the start of the game, so you're looking for Battle Fiend, you're looking for your Walking Infiltrator. And one thing that you really need to think about in the mulligan is your outcast cards. Like Spectral Sight, for example. Draw a card, outcast, draw another. So Spectral Sight needs to be either the leftmost or the rightmost card in your hand to activate the outcast effect. And getting the card to be the rightmost card is kind of hard, because then you draw new cards and they come on the right, but getting the card to be the leftmost card is typically easier. So with these outcast cards I would consider, okay, do I already have a 1-drop? If I already have a 1-drop, is Spectral Sight, for example, in a position where I will be able to outcast it? And if it is, then that's a good keep. The same goes with Crimson Sigil Runner. If it's the leftmost card in your hand, then yeah, that can be a 1-drop even. So try to find some 1-drops, then try to find some cards that you can play on the following turns. Mankrik is a great card, for example. And keep an eye on these outcast cards for the early game, especially when they're in positions where you are guaranteed to be able to play them from outcast position relatively soon. Now, let's go take a look at this completely free Demon Hunter deck in action, and if you enjoy this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. But we'll see. I can't really test a full Corset deck playing on Legend MMR. I don't think that would be a very relevant test platform. So maybe I can test it here. We're about to find out. No, a Battle Fiend. Can't let them have a Battle Fiend, right? I don't think I can. I'll have to go into Chaos Strike and kill it. Hearthstone best free-to-play game. Absolutely. A remarkable free-to-play game. I'm just so excited about all the free-to-play that I'm experiencing here. I feel like everything is so free. It's tremendous. The feeling of that power, like loading this game for the first time, immediately getting super powerful decks and destroying the opponents. Wait, what was that? I think I have to trade this in and kill it. There's no way for me to kill it without trading. We'll do Spectral Sight and then we trade. Okay, let's do that for a Horde Operative, but there might be a lot more coming. Acidic Swamp Oozes could actually be useful in this matchup. They have their Ashtang Battlelord too. I thought I was the only one. Do they run Acidic Swamp Ooze? I need to hear if they do. I think I'll equip the Warblades, but don't attack yet. If they run Ooze, I will be punished.
We'll cut right to the chase.
I have a renowned performer. So far so good. That's acceptable. 8 cards in hand. I still need to use the Spectral Sight, right? It's now or never. I think I need to use it. That Glazesmith is excellent. I can just play that. Kill their 5-steel minion while healing up. Okay, so far so good. Arrow Slicer.
Aim for the wheels.
Did I? Okay. Someone basically going to use the Arrow Slicer. I don't want them to have that. I think I want some minions on this board now. I'll do a Sightless Watcher. Will I pick up the Battlelord? Or the Warglaives? The Warglaives, I'll pick up the Warglaives, yes. Next turn will be this. Again. I will hero power that one down. Okay. I have the Warglaives of Vasinot coming. And from there I can do Illithid Inquisitor on 8. Another Marrow Slicer, but I have another Ooze. I'm not concerned. Taking a bit of damage, but that's totally acceptable. I can Ooze that away. And I'll hit into that one with this. I do want the Warglaives, don't I? I think I do. That allows the Inquisitor for next turn. These can push those away. I'll equip the Warglaives. I don't hit the Warglaives yet. I have the Sigil, and we have 2 other cards. And 3 other cards.
They will never catch me.
4 other cards.
This way, you fools!
I must not die to an Inquisitor, that's important. That's something I need to make sure happens. So this one trades there. Does this one trade there? I go to 11. 11 is acceptable. I can kill that one. This one trades there. This one trades there. Then the Inquisitor kills that. And I go face, and so does the Inquisitor. At 11 I don't die to an Inquisitor of theirs. They have to answer my Inquisitor, or I mean the Inquisitor is going to solo them. They don't have an answer to it. Yeah, the Inquisitor alone is 16 damage. That's just a crazy card. That's one. You did come over the Legends of Runeterra. Really? Would it be this much fun? And seriously though, I played Runeterra when it was released for a while. I streamed it for a few weeks as well. But nobody wanted to watch it. So obviously I couldn't afford to do that. Because, you know, I need to make a living. I also haven't found anyone who would be willing to pay for Runeterra content. Yeah, I mean, I can't afford to do things like that. Right? If I could play whatever card game I wanted to, I think I would probably play Eternal. I think Eternal has been the card game that I have enjoyed the most. I haven't had time to play Eternal for a year now. It's been 1 year since I last played it. Yeah, I've seen your tweets. I've seen your tweets about the competition. Really well done.
Always hungry for more.
Well, I can't let that one summon stuff. This is a demon. I don't want to get the Fell Screamer when I get the discount on the sure. Maybe it's acceptable. I'll do the double trade here. Just one trade. Eldrachi. One trade and use the Eldrachi. Do it like that. That one goes face. Wish we had any tourneys in Finland. Yeah, card games aren't... They're doing reasonably well. I mean, like with the audience, but the esports scene of those is quite undeveloped. And it's really hard to develop an esports for card games because of the inherent randomness, and that means that reliable differences in skill require quite a few games. That's a tough challenge. Ah, I want to die. Whoa! Lightning blooms. It's a whole lot of blooming. I'm gonna play all core classes. No, I don't think... For most classes you cannot build a good deck from core cards alone. I think Demon Hunter is probably the best one. And most others are likely unplayable. We need to help Magritte find his wife. Hey, look at that. I think the next card we're going to draw is Olbra. How about that? Just look at this combo. Look at this combo go. Amazing combo. Magritte in the Sightless Watcher. You can devolve them, but it won't help you. Because Olgra is already there. Olgra!
They will never catch me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just gonna play this right. Just gonna play that. We're just going to the dome here. Wow and wow. Lore is more skill based. It is Kepada, I know. But still, it is still a card game. And card games, by their very nature, have elements of randomness in them. Hearthstone is the most random card game, but it's a spectrum. And you just can't get rid of that inherent feature. 7 damage. I'm going to look for those Inquisitors. Where are my Inquisitors? There's an Inquisitor, but I actually can't play it yet. Did I mess this up? Maybe I did. I should have done something differently. Well, this sets up for lethal with either of these minions. And with the Warglaives. So I guess that's still pretty good. Ring Toss. Ring Toss for an Ice Barrier. Almost guaranteed to be Ice Barrier. Ooh, la! A lot of secrets, but you can only get one Ice Barrier. And all the others are irrelevant. You play Magic the Gathering sometimes. I haven't played it in a while. I used to, of course. I played Magic when it was released. I actually had, like, the majority of the Power 9 back in the early days of the game. But I have played some Magic Arena, but not a whole lot. I streamed it a few times too, but no one wanted to watch that. They look pretty dead. Already saw both rings. It's that a full meta deck too. And they had 2 copies of Devolving Missiles in it, so surely they have the Apex's blasts as well.
It says explode.
Okay. Well, they're very, very dead. All I need to do is just hit them in the face. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.